I am making a gorillatag fan game solely for the purpose of getting Jmancurly to play it. Today is day 2, and we got a lot done today, including the name computer, voting system models, and more. If you guys do enjoy this series, be sure to like and subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and let's get straight into it. So the first thing I did was add Photon, which if you don't know, it basically adds multiplayer to your gorillatag fan game. The next thing I did was start modeling the voting system models for when you vote for things, which we're going to have as a feature in the game. I went for a really simple model. It's kind of interesting, but I think it'll do. It turned out actually better than I expected, and I hope y'all like it. So it kind of resembles like a couch type model, but it's for voting. It's going to be one button's going to be yes, one button's going to be no, and it's just going to be random stuff, you know, just random voting stuff for updates we'll add to the game or an event we'll do for the game. Really, we haven't decided yet, but it'll be really fun to do. So we're going to have 2 of these side by side, and we're going to have around 2 voting things. How do I say this? We're going to have 2 voting things because there's going to be 2 side by side. So as you can see, I'm just grabbing materials for them. I didn't know which materials to go for, but I just chose a plastic metal type material, and it turned out fine. As you can see, I'm just adding the materials, and I'm almost finished with it. Just gotta adjust the materials to my liking, and now I'll export it to our actual project. And now I'll add it to our project. It actually looked pretty good in the game. I still had to add materials, but that's fine. And as you can see, it'll go in the middle just like the sketch I did in Sketchpad. It's gonna go in the middle right there, and as I said, there's gonna be 2 of them. That's why I duplicated it and put one behind it. There's going to be 2 voting systems, 2 votes, as you can see. So now what I did is I went and grabbed the retro TV set from my other game that I modeled beforehand, and I decided to put it in this game because I thought it looked pretty cool, and we can just, you know, put random videos on the TV, put the trailer on the TV, who knows. Y'all can also decide what we put on the TV. So I just scaled that down, put it right there, just some easy stuff, just set that up. And it was actually glitched where you could see through it, so I had to fix that. I added a silver material to the buttons, as you can see, really shiny. And then what I did was I just fixed a little problem where you could see inside the TV. So as you can see, I'm just adding materials to it. It didn't take that long, it was really easy to fix, and the TV is going to be a really cool part of the game. So I started fooling around and watching my video, but then what I decided to do was actually set up the computers. But before I did that, I had to add PlayFab, which if you don't know, it basically controls all the authentication for your game, such as cosmetics and stuff like that. It basically keeps the account of all your players, and obviously I can't show that because it would leak basically my entire game, and it could have hackers hack into it. So I had to do that off screen, but it was still good. Then what I did from there is I got a font and I got a stats computer from a previous tutorial that I made on actually this channel. So you can go check out that tutorial if you haven't already. But I got that stats computer and I customized it to fit the aesthetic of my current game. As you can see, I'm just adding fonts. And then I go ahead and set up the stats computer. I just used the same scripts and all that, as you can see. And by the way guys, if y'all take any inspiration from this game and want to add it to your own game, it's completely fine. You don't have to give any credit. You know, I take inspiration as well. You should take inspiration, it's what matters when you're making games. So if y'all see something you like in here, please add it to your game, and you don't have to give me credit. Because I do not take any of these ideas as original, because everyone should use them and get inspiration. So anyways, I'm adding FPS, local time, your PlayFab ID, the online players, the players in room, and whether you're connected to Wi-Fi. That's all the stats that's going to be displayed on this computer. As you can see, I'm just setting that up. And it didn't take too long to set up. I just had to attach scripts and set the scripts up. And that's basically all I did for the stats computer. And after that, after setting up the stats computer, you'll see I moved on to the name computer, which I'll do in a second. But obviously you already know I had to get some advice from ChatGPT, because ChatGPT is a big help when you don't know how to script, because I only know how to model. So anyways, I started setting up the name computer. I'm using Flimsy's tutorial for all of his computers, for the code computer, color computer, and name computer, so shout out to Flimsy, because Flimsy makes amazing tutorials. So I decided to use his name computer for the game. And his name computer has your new name that you want to type in and your current name, which is really cool. So good job, Flimsy. And then I realized that my buttons didn't have text on them, so I proceeded to add some text and just put the buttons into groups. As you can see, just setting up the name computer, the name keyboard, and all that. And I had to change some code for the script because it had a different tag, which basically if I didn't change it, it'd be where I couldn't click the button correctly. So I had to change that. I had to watch Flimsy's tutorial really quick because I forgot how to do it. And then I decided to add text to the buttons, which took a really long time, but I eventually finished it, as you see. So I added numbers. They took a while to add, but I got it. And then I just copied them down, moved them down, and I'm gonna add letters now. I decided to go for the exact same keyboard layout as a normal computer would have, because I thought that's what everyone's used to, so why not do that? In my last game I had it by order of alphabet, which people did not like that, so I decided to switch it up and go for this instead. Also, I'm gonna have arrow keys, just like gorillatag, to shuffle through tabs, so that's gonna be pretty cool. Because not a lot of games have arrow keys for some reason, even though they're super easy to set up with the tab system. So I was gonna have symbols, but then I realized that I didn't really want to search up symbols when I'm trying to ban someone in the playfab. I had symbols in my last game, but I just decided to not use them. I added arrow keys, added a backspace and enter, obviously, because you need those when making a computer. And I just set up the correct name to correspond with the script that I added by Flimsy, obviously, so shout out to Flimsy once again. And I was finished with the keyboard. That's all we got done today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you guys are enjoying the series because we're really enjoying making it. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.